Hey there, and welcome back to more Dragon Age Inquisition. So this time we're going to try and finish off all of our landmarks. We're going to finish up the deep roads. We're going to basically get everything done except for except for the next big major story mission. Because we're pretty close to getting the rest of the stuff done. Ooh, mosaic piece. I'll take that. Not too many of them in this world. I have to find the mosaic pieces at some point, too. The dead hand. The great stone hand was something of a mystery. One assumed it is a piece broken off from a larger whole. If so, judged by the size of that one hand, I imagine the entire sculpture to be, well, large enough to require the use of obscenities to describe it. Thus, I have only one question. Where is the rest of the statue? It is difficult to imagine how something so large could go missing from a journey through adventures of the day. Alright. Now we're gonna have a little bit of fun, because I don't know what the hell's down here. Other than shiitake mushrooms. We're gonna figure out how bad these shiitake mushrooms are gonna get. It could be terrible. There it is. I don't know what this does. Okay. Another mosaic piece. I'll take that. God, I love it. It's gotten so fucking beefy. Okay. Okay. Not really sure what I'm doing here. I have no idea what this puzzle is supposed to be. Okay. Okay, so that one works. There's gotta be more of these. I get all four of these lit up. I don't see any more pressure plates. Okay, does it lower the... Yeah, it does. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Alright, so I gotta put somebody inside here. So he can hold position. And then I'll have Varric go over here and pull this shut. What the fuck does this do? Interesting. Oh, that's what it does. I think. There we go, okay. Okay, so I need to have somebody on this. And I need to get that other thing in position. So, hold position there. And now let's get...
Father returned to Tevinter, Dorian.
Let's hope so.
My father died when I was very young. I barely remember him now.
I won't say you're lucky because that's not true. But there are days.
I understand. You have my sympathy.
Alright, I gotta time this right. Okay, so that's 3 out of 4. Where the fuck does that one come in? Oh, that's not new. I'm just on the wrong side. Alright, so I still got one more in here that does not want to trigger. Where would that be? Alright, I gotta hit it again so that my character can get out. How do I control this last one? I've wasted enough time on this. Let me look this up. Okay, so we just have to be quick about this. So it is on a timer, okay. So my character is gonna, so first things first, we're gonna get the camera Okay. There we are. Dirthamen, Keeper of Secrets. The twins Falandin and Dirthamen are the eldest children of Elgarnon and Allfather and Mithil the Protector. The brothers were inseparable from the moment of their conception, known for their great love for each other. That is why we often speak of Falandin in one breath and Dirthamen in the next, for they cannot bear to be apart, not even in our tales. When the world was young, the gods often walked the earth, and Falandin and Dirthamen were no exception. Both were delighted by the many wonders of our earth. They played with the animals, whispered to the trees, and bathed in the lakes and streams. Their days were filled with bliss, and they did not know sorrow. And then one day, while passing through the forest, Falandin and Dirthamir came across an old and sickly deer resting beneath a tree. "Why do you sit so still, little sister?" asked Falandin. "Play with us," said Dirthamen. "Alas," spoke the deer, "I cannot. I am old, and although I wish to go to my rest, my legs can no longer carry me." Taking pity on the deer, Falandin gathered her up into his arms and carried her to her rest beyond the vale. Dirthamen tried to follow them, but the shifting gray paths beyond the vale would not let him. Separated for the first time from Falun Din, Dirthaman wandered aimlessly till he came across two ravens. "You are lost, and soon you will fade," the raven named Fear said to Dirthaman. "Your brother has abandoned you. He no longer loves you," said the other named Deceit. "I am not lost, and Falun Din has not abandoned me," replied Dirthaman. He subdued the ravens and bade them carry him to Falun Din. This they did, for they had been defeated, and were now bound to Dirthaman's service. When Dirthaman found Falun Din, he found also the deer, who once again was light on her feet, for her spirit was released from her weakened body. Both Falun Din and Dirthaman rejoiced to see this. Falun Din vowed that he would remain to carry all the dead to their place beyond, just as he did the deer, and Dirthaman stayed with him, for the twins cannot bear to be apart. Indeed. Because stuff. What is this? Give it to me. Fuck you, my inventory's full. Oh god! It's a demon. It's only level 11. It's not really that much of a threat. You will never find me. Burn that motherfucker to death. To be fair, they're probably not worth it. Okay. So it just leads back there. Alright. Well, we found that. So that actually knocked out a couple of things for this. But now, there's only one really big place that we still have to go. And that would be the deep roads. So we're going to have to go back to the deep roads. Because they're deep. And they're roads. We're going in deep. 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 You understand? Deep. It's what's known as the deep chodes. Alright, so we can get past that point, but our main problem is the fact that we had issues involving getting past that point and surviving because of the amount of enemies that were over there. But now that we're like this, and we have this much power, we should be okay. So I'm not going to make anybody watch this. I'm going to run to the end of this so we can get through to the next part of the deep roads and keep progressing down. Alright, we're back at our point here. Now we just have to get past the hordes of deadly, deadly buttfuckers. Oh! Alright, we've seen this before. Shouldn't be too bad. will bury you beneath your kill the rest. There's nothing. There's nothing. We'll have them all.
Dead!
Unlock that expedition. Yeah, baby. Alright. Oh, we can't save. Okay, so we gotta do this part. I forgot we can't actually save. Oh, fuck, she dropped off. That explains quite a bit. We can do this, gents. Damn it. There's another god coming to something to fill up on. Fucking serpent's dead. Oh, it's going into the camp. Damn it. Alright, that means we have to rush into the camp. Explore the rest after. Oh god, why is my shit freezing up? Help me, you son of a bitch. I got it. I will eat you alive.
Cut it down and they're done!
Get your ass up. Forget it.
Don't let that emissary leader control the battle. This is our fight.
Suck you up pretty dry. Oh boy. Okay. Things are getting hairy. fuck up. Not there. Come on. Dear unholy God, that was a lot of combat. Damn it, I forgot I was full on crap. Now we have a new camp. We made it. Jesus, Ted fucking Christ.
That's the last of those, Darkspawn. Legion's in your debt, Inquisitor.
Look at this, Ren. It's ancient. Maybe 1,000 years old.
Any idea who built it, or why?
This Tig is on top of a lyrium mine. According to the memories, the mine was destroyed by some unexplained disaster. The miners must have used this lift to reach the lower levels.
I'm starting to see a trend.
If there is a Titan causing earthquakes, it's down there.
Oh
I
boy.
found this book with the emissary. The pages are mostly ruined, but a few are readable. See this line? I awoke to the singing stone. Our kingdom trembled at the Titan's hymn.
How can we be sure what the book says is true?
We shouldn't force connections that don't exist.
Perhaps this will change your mind. Look here. It's the royal seal of Orsec Garal.
King Orsec Garal? That book belonged to a paragon? Maybe you are onto something, Volta.
Of course you'd take a dead man's word over mine. Always the traditionalist.
Hey, challenging tradition lost you a cushy position in Orzammar.
Does a king's book mean that much to you, Ren?
Paragons are the best of our people. They don't hand that title out to just anyone. Not even a king. Knowing it was Geralt's book from the start would have saved us an argument.
As if you'd ever avoid an argument.
What does he mean you lost your position? I thought you were a Shaper.
Not all Shapers have the same duties. Mine were adjusted. When my superiors ordered me to remove an official record from the memories, I declined. We decided it would be best if I served the Shaperate here, finding history instead of recording it.
I had no idea the Shaperate was so corrupt.
Institutions aren't corrupt. Only people. I wish abusing memories for political gain was a rarity.
I remember Orzammar as an honorable kingdom.
You've been gone a long time, Ren.
I'm sorry I brought it up. The earthquakes are what matters. I don't know where this lift leads, but we're about to find out the hard way. Get ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get spunky. Dear unholy God, my ass. There's one back here that I don't think we've followed all the way to the end. That one right there. Right, this leads all the way around here. But, is it just treasure? Is it other shit? Die, you stupid fucking spider. Read. Kolg's Journal. Oh, killing me softly. Quest complete. Kolg's Journal. The last entry in a dirt-stained journal with several pages missing. Mother's song leaks out of me. Liquid fire spills from my eyes, mouth, and ears. I give her everything and it become a verse in her chorus. I am finally complete. It was never about the words on the song.
So that's how the creative experiments ended.
Yeah, corpse. And again, I can't take all of it. Okay. So now that we have this camp and we can immediately go there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this. I'm going to go empty my inventory and then I'm going to come back. Alright, well, since we came back here anyway, I know we got some people at the war table who've already come in, so why don't we go do that stuff real quick. Oh, I have another perk point.
I have requests for information on your lineage from a few interested parties at the Winter Palace.
Andraste, preserve me. Feel free to use those requests as kindling.
No, I shall take them. I want to know who pines for our commander. We can use this to our advantage.
I am not bait.
Hush. Just look pretty.
My agents were able to secure several sources throughout the Val Rayo black market. Whatever they found has now arrived at Skyhope. Very good. We track down Samson Inquisitor. We track Santa's remaining Red Templars escorting a supply caravan to a hidden location in the wilderness. It could be his headquarters. I expect verification before the hour is over. I've already begun preparing a squadron of soldiers to accompany us. I will debrief you in person when your duty permits. Okay. That went splendidly. Naturally, these worthies of Orlais wanted nothing more than to be given everything while providing nothing in return, but I set the record straight. If they want our assistance in supporting their efforts to restore the war-torn Dales, they'll need to show some difference to our agents and ensure that any troop movements and trade efforts the Inquisition makes in the Dales are given the highest priority. All it took was a bit of negotiating and a few subtle threats. They sent along some lovely gifts to show their appreciation for your presence in Skyhold, and the Consortium should ensure that any attempts they make to gain coin in the future are that much easier, Josephine. Alright, let's see what we got left here. Jeebus Christ. Okay. Available. Okay, so we've already did... Alright, so the resource quest you only need to do once, so that's really nothing. Divinity Resistance. These news from Mavericks. Okay, so this one I believe I needed Cullen for. Yep. Alright, so we read that already, so we'll just assign Cullen to that. I don't really need any of that. Too grisly to bear. Inquisitor, I found an old Avar warrior familiar with the care and treatment of hold beasts. It was not cheap after I persuaded him to take the job. He insisted I meet Storvaker myself. The creature mistook the lining of my coat for a bear's scruff and licked me. The Avar has much amused, saying that Storvaker must think I'm a cub with mange. Despite this, I have thought of a use for the beast. Let us send a batch of soldiers along with this warrior and Storvaker to other Avar holds to demonstrate the might of the Inquisition. We may make some allies, and the Avar can help us patrol the mountains. No one else knows the Frostbacks as well as they do. Okay, let's do that.
Inquisitor.
Okay, can't access that one right now because it's technically kind of off limits. Alright, we don't need to do the gather materials ones and the resource ones are all repeatable. So we're not going to do all those. We're going to go over here and see what else we got. Questwood resources. Again, something we've already done. Escape routes for agents in Crestwood. Okay. Hinterlands resources again. I already did that. Truth or dare, see and be seen. Okay, let's see what this is. Alright. Madam Ambassador, words cannot express my gratitude for your gracious hospitality at Skyhold. After the events at Haven, one can hardly go anywhere in the Empire without hearing the word Inquisition. I shall be glad to have some facts to add to the wild rumors. I am as grieved as you to hear of the vicious slander being spread. Justinian V was the best of us. It pains me to think that others would pollute her legacy in such a manner. I travel to Valfaret soon. I shall ensure my cousins know the truth of this matter. Alright, this is definitely a Josephine thing anyway, so she can go do that. And then we have that. Okay, so and just gathering coin, which is normal. So there's not that many of these left either. There's only a handful. Which is good, because it seems like we've pretty much gotten everything on both sides, I believe, except for this one in the middle here, these two, and then the one over there, but that should be fine. Okay, just wanted to run that by everybody that we had done that. Oh, god damn. Alright, now we gotta go back to the deep roads. Actually, I just realized something. Before we go back to the deep roads, we gotta go have a conversation with Cullen. Because we still have to do his loyalty thing. Got a quick conversation with him, and I believe this actually leads into the quest that we have to do in general. Alright, Cullen.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair. My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
Travel to Samson camp at the Shrine of Dumont. Okay. Fine or do not. Okay. Alright, let's rock and roll with your bad self. Come on, we can do this. We're gonna go in here, we're gonna kick Samson's ass, and then we're gonna judge him back at the keep and chop his fucking brains off. Description of the Oasis Temple. The script below the image is ancient, though Solus is able to provide a partial translation. Pride in our accomplishments and in our hearts, that same pride became a word meaning corrupted or altered within him. He sought to claim indecipherable, cast from favor, until was bound, hidden from mortal eyes.
This is it. The heart of Samson's command.
I don't see him anywhere. Or hear him.
Nor I. Maker, tell me he hasn't fled.
The waste of your time. Kill the lot of them. Fuck you, monsters. Bring it on. Get it down. Bring it on. That was pretty simple. Oh God, kill it. Bring it on, you useless hunk of crap.
This place is already half destroyed.
Samson must have ordered his Templar to sack his head, so we couldn't.
We will wipe you red Templars from the face of the world. I will plow my way through your faces.
They're here!
Open this shit. Bitch, where are you? I'm gonna cut your face off and eat it. Cut your face off and eat it.
Hello, Inquisitor.
You know me?
It's Maddox, Samson's tranquil. Something's wrong. I'll send for the healers.
That would be a waste, Knight Captain Cullen. I drank my entire supply of Blightcap essence. It won't be long now.
Are you in pain?
I was at first. Not anymore. I destroyed the camp with fire. We all agreed it was best. Our deaths ensured Samson had time to escape.
You threw your lives away? For Samson? Why?
Samson saved me even before he needed me. He gave me purpose again. I wanted to help.
And he's dead.
We should check the camp. Maddox may have missed something.
Okay.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Can I just get a bottle of Thetis?
Drinking it, wearing it, growing it. You can't say Samson isn't committed.
This red lyrium is Samson's
Let it.
taking. His resistance must be extraordinary.
Tools.
This must have been Maddox's room.
They are implements for working lyrium safely.
Craftsmanship is remarkable. Tranquil often design their own tools.
Well, it looks like we'll have to go back home. God damn it. We gotta discuss more. God. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. It's an eventuality. Alright, now I gotta go talk with fucking Colin, I believe. Or do I have to go talk with... Yes, I have to go talk with Colin. Alright, let's do our usual thing where we jump off the fucking balcony. There we go. Chillax.
The red lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted armor he can't maintain. You did it.
We've backed Samson into a corner. Having nothing to lose leaves men at their most dangerous.
We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just any rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him. Your army stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
Indeed. Can I talk to him again?
Was there something you needed?
No, that's all.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alright. So I think that was the only thing we still had left to do here. Because everything else is pretty much taken care of. I don't think we have anything else we can do at the war table right now. I think everybody else is currently still in stuff. So let's go back to the deep roads. I just actually can only travel to the top one. Clear them. Alright, let's inspect this table. Alright, that has to be done. Okay, we've done it. Have anything else? travel to the lower, and then we're gonna backtrack a little bit because we're gonna see how we have to see how this turned out. Because that was a thing that we got that we had to do. When we were working our way through it during that fight, we left it there. A little banner where we have the operation, basically. Alright. Let's see what we got left. Damn, those gen locks don't drop shit. Alright. Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, okay, we got a thing that goes down. Mugs, Lost Memory, world's best shaper, is stamped into the side of the mug in an obnoxious script. Why am I not fucking surprised? Just mine. There we go. And it looks like there's plenty of things back here that want to fucking kill them. Got you, bitch. Gather artifacts. There we go. It's just meat on the ground. It's weird. Alright, well, it looks like we found everything. So I guess we'll go back up here.
I can feel it now. The blight. Spreading.
Alright, we're going down to the next level, lads. We're going down to the next hole. We rock your world, baby. It's so epic, even though it's an elevator. going into the next shithole. We're riding into the next level of crap, Jimmy.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
Nothing's stopping us from going back up.
We're not going back up.
Just a suggestion.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Alright. What have we found?
Show yourselves.
Oh.
Ren!
Not at all.
What the fuck am I dealing with? So many more dwarves. Fucking bitches to get money. You have a hole in you. Well, he's dead as fuck. It's a pity we don't have fucking magic.
Ren never wanted this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
They would pay for this.
We will find whoever did this, and make them stop.
The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin. Impossible to remove, but I know what we'd find underneath. These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
They don't look like any dwarves I've ever met.
Me neither. It just doesn't make sense. We've done nothing to them.
Shouldn't we be hitting Darkspawn at some point?
I won't leave Ren like this. We must return him to the stone. Thrust Tonsha Saroka. I'll see this through, Ren. I promise. Anything standing between us and the Titan, ret it.
Alright, I guess we're going this way. Die. Kill that guy. God bless you. Oh, for the love of God. I can't see. All right. I think we killed him. What is this? Chronicles of a Forgotten War. Chronicles of Forgotten Wars. Reports found. Commander Othan told us to move out. He didn't give details, only that there had been attacks north of Kad Halesh, and the Crown was sending reinforcements. Father grabbed our axes and we were off. I was a boy then, puffed up from a few victories in the provings. I didn't know what was going to be taken from me, but I would find out. The journey to Kad Halash was long and tiresome. Bored warriors make for poor drunks in camp. Father and I kept to ourselves, though I admit I longed to lose myself in a pint of ale, if only to have something to do other than sharpen my axe. Apparently a bunch of dwarves went to war down here. Started beating people up.
This is like the wall of memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
What needs to be protected all the way down here?
Isatanal. Isatanal. Cut our tongues, entomb our bodies, watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabertal, and they're protecting a Titan.
Are you all right, Folta?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
Maybe. Oh, maybe they're just a bunch of homicidal dwarves. There's that. Another one. And another one. Another one back there as well. My goodness, there's plenty of these things. Guys, that many. There's another one. A lot of random gears. Yeah, boy, this could get gnarly.
There's something strange on the other side. I can feel it.
My guess is another earthquake that hits when we're halfway across the bridge.
Watch your step.
Or don't.
That wasn't a quake. Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it.
Someone does not wish to be disturbed. There must be another way.
There. That ledge. We can reach it if we're careful.
I'm sorry, what? No. I gotta be close to the full amount of those damn things. What is this? Chronicles of a Forgotten War. Okay, there's another one. A day after leaving Kadhalash, we noticed a change. The deep roads were practically abandoned. Torches would suddenly go out, leaving us to stumble through the dark and trip over discarded caravans. Then came the attacks, hard and fast. Father was one of the first. We heard breathing, slow and heavy, from a creature much larger than us. Father held out his arm and grabbed the front of my armor to make me stop. I saw its shadow move, darker than the darkness, and then my body jerked forward. It left Father's arm hanging, still grasping my chest plate. He's dead as fuck. Okay, so now what the fuck is this supposed to be doing? Alright, so yeah, we can't get over there now because that got blown up. Is that a deep room? What else we got? I just picked up one back there. We don't have time. Alright, our time's pretty good right now. So before we delve any deeper into this, let's stop right here and then we will come back with more Dragon Age Inquisition. Bye-bye, guys.